Hello everyone and welcome to my monthly Blu-ray / 4K haul of January 2021. Everything here is everything that I have bought after my complete collection video that I did. Well, it was in two parts because I didn't see the point in showing you stuff that you've already seen that I own. I just want to show you the stuff that you may not know that I own. I don't know when this video will be put on YouTube. I'm making it on the 29th, so it'll be any time between now and some point next week. It may be a week into February, I don't know yet. It just depends on all the other videos, because I've got a few other videos that I need to make. I still need to make my review video for this week, so I'll probably do that straight after this, do some videos all in a row. But anyway, I would like to give a shout out to Alex Pitt, which I gave a shout out to in my last video, because in a video he did about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, he was talking about digital versus physical, and he mentioned that when he'd first started collecting physical media, specifically Blu-rays, that he went onto eBay and bought job lots. So I went onto eBay just to casually have a look, and I managed to find a really good deal, and I ended up coming out with 10 titles in the end, and I'm keeping 9 of them. If you're interested in the one that I'm not keeping, I'm not selling it, but I'll let you know what it is and why I'm not keeping it. Mainly I just got it for the slipcover, but anyway, yeah, he's got a great channel, great content, movie reviews, analysing 4Ks, pickups, everything really that a good YouTuber does. But anyway, I'm not gonna go on any longer. I'm gonna get into what I've got. First off, I got Days of Thunder on 4K, which you would have seen in my last video, which was my top 10 films that I own on Blu-ray and 4K. I thought it was time. I've only seen this once, but I do really like it, and I thought it was about time to get it on 4K, and it was on offer. I believe it was £16 on Amazon, and I had some money left over on a gift card from Christmas, so I thought I might as well get this, because it was the only film that piqued my interest that I have seen, because at the moment I'm only trying to get either films that I've seen that I really like, or films that I might have not seen but are really cheap, which is the most for my job lot that I will talk about in a bit. Next up, in Big Paulie's Facebook group a few weeks ago, there was a few posts about these two HMV premiums that were on this website called Rare Waves for £3.80 each plus free postage. I'd not seen either, I'd not owned either, and I hadn't owned any HMV premiums before, so I thought this was probably the best time to start collecting. They're two Steven Spielberg films that I have not yet watched, and obviously Steven Spielberg is one of the greatest directors of our time, I would say, my opinion. It may not be everyone else's. But so first off, I got Amistad, which I have watched since purchasing it. And you'll see my review for this in my upcoming video, which I shall probably record straight after this, to get some videos done. Yeah, this was a good film is all I'll say at the moment, but you'll know more about that in my review video. And also Munich, which I've yet to see, but I've heard good things about, so I shall be getting on that pretty soon. Next up, I thought I should start expanding my Pixar collection, because I only had up, so I thought I'd get some of the earlier ones that were from my childhood that I used to watch on repeat a lot, and I managed to get them for about £2.50, £3 each, so they came to about £10 altogether. I only got 4 at the moment, but I will get some more at some point. So I got Toy Story, which is the third best in my opinion. I would go 3, 2, 1, 4 probably, but they're all really good films, so that is very interchangeable. And then obviously Toy Story 2, good follow on from the first one. Monsters Inc., which is probably in my top 5 Pixar films, maybe top 3, not sure, but it is one of my favourites for sure, and I watched that, I think that was last week. That was in my last review video, so you should have already seen what I think about that by now. And Finding Nemo, which for some reason the inner cover artwork is in bad condition. I got it from Music Magpie, so I don't know why, but I'm not too bothered because the disc's alright, and if I do want to change it later down the road, I can make myself a new one or get someone to make a new one. Just have to wait and see. But yeah, Finding Nemo, another great one. Next up, I've been looking for this for ages. I wanted to get it on eBay because not a fan of buying anywhere else really. Amazon I will, but I don't really like. I prefer to get things as cheap as I can. But this was, because this is out of print, it was going for about £25 on eBay. But I managed to find a copy. I think it was from World of Books on eBay, and it was about £5.50, and that is Notting Hill. It's a classic in my opinion. If you've not seen it and you like these sorts of like, I don't want to say it is kind of a romantic comedy. There's not. It's Richard Curtis. He did the Bridget Jones films and Four Weddings and a Funeral, but it is and it isn't. It's a good film though. So if you do like these sorts of films, I would recommend checking it out. But yeah, so I managed to get that. So that's another good film added to my collection. And next up, these are all of the titles that I have got. I had got in the haul that I managed to pick up, and I managed to pick all these up, most of them with slipcovers, for a total of £8.50. um, so yeah, and most of these I think were new because they still had their HMV stickers on. Some of them I've taken off, but they've been quite difficult to come off. I've already watched this week 2 of them, which you'll see in my next review video. But I'm not going to carry on. I'm just going to show you what I've got. So, 12 Years a Slave, which I've yet to see. I've heard it's a great film. Obviously, it won Best Picture at the Oscars in, I think that was 24. It came out in 2013, but I think it was obviously 2014 Oscars. So yeah, I'll get onto that soon. Then I watched Birdman. No, I didn't. Well, I have watched it. I bought Birdman. You'll see my opinions on that in the next review video. All I'll say is it's a fantastic film. In Dallas Buyers Club, which I've just watched today, which you should also see in my next review video. Another great film. The Hateful Eight. Probably for me, and I think it's generally regarded as the weakest Tarantino film. It's okay. The story's a bit it drags, I thought, when I watched it for the first time, but it is. I would watch it again. But it wouldn't be the first Tarantino film I would go to. It would be at the bottom for me. Next up, a great war film, Hacksaw Ridge. I watched this last year for the first time and I thought it was brilliant. Obviously directed by Mel Gibson, starring Andrew Garfield. If you like war films and you've not seen this, I would definitely recommend checking this out. Obviously it's a true story about conscientious objector. But yeah, it's a good film. So that was good that it was in the haul. Next up is Her, Joaquin Phoenix. It's one of his that I have not seen, and I'd heard mixed things on it. But I want to check it out, and this goes for about £6 generally. So to get this for pretty much less than £1, obviously I had to. So I should be checking this out soon, and you'll hear my opinions on that. Next up is Life of Pi, which I remember going to the cinema to see. I've not seen it since, so I definitely need to check it out again. But it's got a nice slipcover. Shame about the sticker residue, but that's what happens when you leave your stickers on and never take them off. But yeah, from what I remember, this was a good film. But I would like to check it out again. I've heard it's good in 3D, but I'm not a 3D person, so I'm not really interested in that. But yeah, I'm sure I will enjoy this, but at some point I will upgrade to 4K. Don't know when, because I've heard that the difference between the 4K and the Blu-ray is really good. So it's that. Next up is The Revenant, which if I'm going to be honest, I wasn't going to go out of the way and buy on Blu-ray because I watched it and I didn't think it was a sort of film that I would want to rewatch again. But as at this price with this nice slipcover, I thought I might as well. You never know, I may want to watch it at some point down the road. I think one of the reasons why I wouldn't want to watch it again is because of how brutal it is, and it is quite difficult to watch at points, but it is a good film. I'm not denying that it's not a good film. But yeah, and it's quite long as well. So, but The Revenant, got that. And finally, this is not just the last thing in the job lot, but it's the last thing I picked up this month. Well, got delivered. The Theory of Everything. Great film. If you're interested in the life of Stephen Hawking and what he did and what he had. He had, I think it was motor neuron disease, I believe. But he only died, I don't know how long ago that was now. I think it was a few years ago, but it doesn't feel like that long ago. But it's a very interesting film. Brilliant acting from Eddie Redmayne, so I would definitely recommend checking that one out. And that is everything that I got in January. If you want to know any of my individual thoughts on any of those films, I may not have seen them. I've probably said in this video if I've seen them or not. But if you want to know anything about these films, or want to give your own opinions on the films, whether you've got them or not, feel free to down in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you like these videos, because it shows that I'm doing something good. And if you want to know when I've got new videos, don't forget to turn the notification bell on, because it won't always, even though it won't always tell you. So yeah, I'm gonna do my next video now, which should be my review video, I believe, and then I think I may do my top 20 films that I want to own on Blu-ray and 4K. But until the next video, bye.